Hello everybody. Today I'm here to do a tutorial to show you how to make this roses shawl. This shawl is made with 4-weight yarn. Now to make it I used Date Night. I used Date Night in the colorway Star Ruby and I used Date Night in the colorway Malachite. So I use these nice sparkly yarns to really make those flowers pop. If you don't want to use Date Night, Ice Yarn has some nice sparkly yarn. Hobium, I believe, has a yarn called Rockstar. I'm not sure of any other companies that have a nice sparkly or shiny yarn, but I recommend using something for the flowers that has some sparkle or shine or pop to it. It will really make your flowers stand out. Now, you by no means have to use a nice sparkly yarn. You can use all worsted weight yarn for this. You can pick any colors you'd like to make your flowers in any yarn. Sparkly yarn just make them pop a little bit. So it is fully up to you how you'd like to make this. And then you will also need a lighter color, and I used gray. I recommend like a gray, a lighter gray or a white, and that will also help make the flowers stand out. Okay, you will also need a J-hook, scissors, and a needle to weave in your ends. Okay, now let's get started. This project I chained 286 when I made it. Now, if you'd like to customize the size of it, you will need multiples of 3 plus 1. So chain a multiple of 3 and then add 1 chain to it, and that'll get you the amount of chains you need to complete this project. Now I'm just doing a little swatch today to show you how to do it. So we're going to start by making a row of single crochets. So I'm going to go ahead and stick my hook in the second chain from the hook and yarn over, pull through, yarn over and pull through. I made my single crochet, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull the loop through, put it through my loop or my chain, yarn over, pull the loop through, yarn over, pull it through. So you're going to go ahead and make single crochets in this entire row, and go ahead and do that, and I'll show you what to do. So now that I've single crocheted across, I'm going to go ahead and chain 3. 1, 2, 3, and I'm going to turn my work. Now what I'm going to do is skip the first single crochet there, and I'm going to go in the second single crochet, and I'm going to make 3 double crochets right in this stitch. So that's yarn. I yarned over, stuck my hook in, yarn over, pull up the loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Do that again. I'm going to yarn over, stick the hook in that stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 loops, pull through another 2 loops. So I'm going to make 1 more double crochet in that stitch. So now you should have 3 double crochet in that stitch. Now we're going to count or skip 1, 2 stitches, and then we're going to put 3 more double crochets in the third stitch. So let me go ahead and put my double crochets in there. That's 1 double crochet, 2 double crochets, 3 double crochets. Same thing again. I'm going to skip 1, 2 and put 3 double crochets in the next stitch. It's 1, 2, 3. Apologize, I had some yarn barf come out. Okay, so same thing again, skip 1, 2, and then put 3 double crochets in this stitch. Okay, so make your 3 double crochets, 2 double crochets, my third double crochet. So now what you're going to do is the same thing as before when you're getting towards the end. You're going to skip 1, 2, and then you're going to put 3 double crochet in the second to last stitch at the end. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3. So now that you've made all your clusters of the 3 double crochet, you're going to go ahead and put 1 double crochet in that last stitch. So you're just going to end, so you're going to end with 1 double crochet in that last stitch, and then you're going to go ahead and chain 4. Chain 1, chain 2, chain 3, chain 4. Turn your work. Now you're going to skip that end double crochet you did, and you're going to go ahead and do a 3 double crochet decrease in the next 1, 2, 3 stitches. So skip this first one and double crochet decrease in 1, 2, 3 stitches. So I'm going to yarn over. I'm going to put my hook in the second stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2 stitches. I'm going to yarn over, stick my hook in the second stitch, yarn over, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. So I have 2 partial double crochets. I'm going to do 1 more, yarn over, put my hook in the third loop, yarn over, pull up the loop, yarn over, pull through 2. So now I should have 4 loops in my hook and 3 partial double crochets done. I'm going to yarn over and then pull through all 3 stitches. And then you should have a little bit of a space here. That's why you chained 4 instead of chain 3. So now you're going to chain 1, 2, you make 2 chains, and then we're going to do the same thing in the next stitch. So we're going to go ahead and make our partial double crochets in the next 3 stitches. Okay, so you want to make sure you skip that first stitch, because if you see so far, your 3 decreases line up right on top of the 3 double crochets you made in the previous row. So if they ever don't line up, you know that there's an error. And as soon as I finish the row, I'll show you so you can see what it looks like and how it lines up. So you're continuing across, you're making your 3 double crochet decreases and then chaining 1, 2, and you're going to do that all the way until the end when you have your 3 stitches left. 3, pull through, chain 1, chain 2. So now I have 1, 2, 3 stitches left. So I'm going to go ahead and do my 3 double crochet decrease. There we go. Okay, so now that you've done your last 3 double crochet decrease, you're going to chain 1, and then you're going to stick another double crochet in the last stitch that you did your decrease in. So this last stitch here, you're going to yarn over, put your hook through, yarn over and pull through, and you're making a double crochet right in that stitch. So now let's look at that. So if you see the whole thing, all of the points at the top match the bottom, so they look like diamonds. So if it doesn't match up like that, then you know that there's an error and you have to go back and check. That's why you always skip that first stitch in this row. Okay, so let's go ahead and do the next row. So I'm going to chain 1, I'm going to turn my work. Now what I'm going to do is another row of single crochets. So I'm going to go ahead and skip this double crochet we did. We're not going to go in that stitch. We're going to stick our hook in the chain space here and make a single crochet there. Then we're going to make another single crochet. Sorry about that. Okay, yeah. So we're going to go ahead and make a single crochet right on top of that 3 double crochet decrease. So you should have 1 single crochet in the chain 1 spot, 1 single crochet on top of your 3 double crochet decrease. Now you're going to put 2 single crochets around the chain 2. So that's 1 and then 2. Single crochet again on top of your 3 double crochet decrease, 2 single crochets in the chain 2 spot, single crochet on top of your decrease, 2 single crochets on your chain 2 spot. Then I'm going to stick my hook in, single crochet on top of my double crochet 3 together. I'm going to make another 2 single crochets in the chain 2 spot. Then I'm going to do another single crochet on top of my last double crochet 3 together. And then for this last one, you want to stick your hook in the 3rd chain. So you don't want to go in this hole, you want to stick it in the chain. So let's go ahead and stick our hook in the 3rd chain up. Okay, so stick it in the 3rd chain and make a single crochet that way. So by sticking it in the chain and not in the chain space, that makes you have more of an even edge. Okay, so that's what it should look like at this point. Now let's go ahead and work on our roses. So this is where we will stop with the gray for now. You can go ahead and cut it off and pick up your green yarn. And I'm sorry, we have to back that 1 stitch out. So what you do for this last stitch, so once you've pulled your loop through, we need to go ahead and start with our green. So before you do that final yarn over, just like you normally would when changing colors, you're going to take that green and you're going to yarn over and pull through. And then we're going to go ahead and chain up 3. 1, 2, 3. So now what we're going to do is we're going to make V-stitches. So we're going to skip that first stitch. I'm going to skip this stitch and we're going to go right in the 2nd stitch. So yarn over, insert your hook, make a double crochet, chain 1, then make another double crochet. So you're making your little V-stitches with the chain 1 between. And then you're going to skip 1, 2 chains. Stitches, and you're going to go right in the 3rd stitch. And you're going to make another double crochet, chain 1, double crochet. Okay, so you're going to go ahead and skip another 2 stitches, double crochet in the next stitch, chain 1, double crochet again in the same stitch, skip 1, 2 stitches. You're going to go ahead and double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, okay, and then we have 1 more V-stitch to make. So you're going to skip 1, 2, and then you're going to put your V-stitch in the 3rd one or the 2nd to last stitch, double crochet, chain 1, double crochet, and then in that last stitch you're just going to double crochet just to make your edge even. Okay, so now if you look at it, if you notice, your V-stitches will be in line with your diamonds. So they should all be in line. So that's another way, if you've made a mistake, you can tell because your V-stitches should line up with your diamonds. I'm sorry, I did that again. So with this last stitch, with that last yarn over, we're going to pull through our red. Let me do that again. Okay, so now there's the red, or pink, I guess it's pink. So you're going to pull through. We're going to go ahead and chain up 3. 1, 2, 3. Now what you're going to do is you're going to do 4 partial double crochets right in here. So we're going to yarn over and you're going to put your hook in. You're going to do a partial double crochet, yarn over, do another partial. So we're going to keep going till we've done that 4 times. Hold on, sorry about that. Oh, another yarn burst. Sorry. Okay, so you're going to do 4 partial double crochet. So we've done 1, 2 so far. Let's do third and a fourth. And then what you're going to do is yarn over, pull through all of those stitches, and you're going to chain 1, chain 2, and then you're going to go ahead and you're going to do 4 partial double crochets right in the next V. 2, that's 3. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, so nope. There we go. So we have our 3 partial double crochets and then our 4th. Okay, yarn over, pull through, single crochet 1, 2, make 4 partial double crochets in the next V-stitch. 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, yarn over, pull through, chain 1, chain 2, yarn over, do your 4 partial double crochets. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, yarn over, pull through, chain 1, chain 2, go right back in that other, the last V, and you're going to go ahead just like you have been, do 4 partial double crochets. This is my second partial double crochet, third, fourth. Oh, they're too many. Okay, so now I'm going to yarn over, pull through all the loops, chain 1, and I'm going to do my partial double crochet, and I'm going to go ahead and attach my gray on. Pull that through, chain 1, then I'm going to go ahead and just like you did before, you're going to go ahead and single crochet in the chain spot. You're going to go ahead and single crochet on the top of the flower, single crochet on top of the chain 2 space, and then you're going to single crochet on top of this rose. You're going to make 2 more single crochets right on top of the chain 2, single crochet on top of the next rose, single crochet in the next chain 2 spots, single crochet on the rose. So you're pretty much going across just like you did down here. You're doing a single crochet right in that chain spot, a single crochet on top of the flower, 2 single crochets on the chain 2 spot, and you're going to go all the way across, and let's get to the end. And it's the same thing as before. You're going to put your last, after you do your last single crochet on top of your bunch with your flower, you're going to go ahead in to your chain and make your single crochet that way. So you're going to go ahead in to the 3rd chain and single crochet in the 3rd chain so it's even. So now the next part, you're going to go right back to the beginning and you're going to do your double crochet in 3 double crochet together, double crochet decrease, and you're going to go back and do that over and over again. That's it. If you have any questions about how to make this, feel free to email me, and there will also be a link down below with instructions so you can see the written instructions. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Have a great day.